Guys, I have been waiting for this for so long. Just to give you a little bit of context, I have been driving a 2013 Cadillac for the past 5 years. So it was definitely time to upgrade. And I ended up going with a Hyundai Tucson, and I'm so grateful and I couldn't be more happy with the decision I made. But with that being said, I also picked up and ordered a few things, so I want to give you guys a haul of everything I got. Starting off with Rios, I ended up getting a trunk organizer. That way we can keep in the back of the trunk just to keep things from being messy. So I wanted to look at Rios first just because I knew that, you know, they have pretty good prices. And I wanted to stay on a budget because, you know, car payments and car insurance are not cheap. First thing I got was this first aid kit, which is going to be super convenient. It was only $5 just in case for emergencies. The last thing I ended up getting was these Crest Scope breath mints. I keep mints in my purse, but sometimes the mints are not doing enough, so I'm definitely going to keep a few of these in the car and then a couple in my purse. The next few things I got were from Target, so I ended up getting this clear cosmetic bag. I've seen these all over Amazon. They had one that was really similar at Target, and this was only $13. I'm going to fill this up with a bunch of little minis. I'm trying to stick with the black and light theme, so I've been just trying to keep it neutrals in here. So I got this moisturizing hand sanitizer from Target, and then I'll just be putting majority of things in here. The next place I ended up going to was Walmart, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think I was gonna find as many things as I did. I think Walmart is where I majority spent most at. I'm trying to keep the new car smell as much as I can. Obviously that might not happen, so I wanted to get things that'll still make my car smell like new car. I got the leather air fresheners, so ended up getting the Chemical Guys interior cleaner, and I like this because you can spray the seats with it. You can use it on the touch screen. This is basically an all-in-one, and I've heard really good things about this, so I went ahead and picked it up, and along with some gray microfiber towels, ended up going to travel section / mini section. I just got this little hairbrush, most expensive little hairbrush I've ever spent money on. It's okay because she's super cute and I definitely need to use it. The rest are basically just minis, so I found these Lummi Deep Glow packages. I've always been wanting to try these, so now I can finally do so. Also picked up these Mary Ruth's multivitamins, as well as some Advil, because you just never know. From Amazon, I ended up getting this license registration holder, and I just wanted to keep everything on theme again. That way you can just fit your insurance, registration, everything in here, and then it's magnetic, and it's just a lot better than what they give you at the dealership. My birthday was actually yesterday, so I ended up picking up my birthday gifts, and I'm going to be keeping these in my little cosmetic bag. From Sephora, I ended up getting the Tower 28 birthday gift, and this comes with the rescue spray and then with the little lip gloss. They had this, and I believe the Dr. Peels, I can't even remember, were the only two options that they had, and you know, I get a little extra lippy in here, so I just went with this one. And then from Ulta, they didn't have much of a selection, but I got this Verb Ghost Oil. Okay, so let's start stocking her up. Super cute, super tiny. I hope everything fits in here. And then I have a couple more things coming in from Amazon, but I just didn't really want to wait. I want to put those like to the side on the bottom. Perfect. Look how cute. We have our Advil that's going in here, oil, and then let's do our Sephora mini birthday gift. Oh my gosh, look how tiny. Oh, stop. This is so stinking cute. Look how tiny. Let's get our hand sanitizer and let's open these. I'm just gonna stick 2 in here for now. Did get some flosses from home. That way I can just keep in here because I always keep them in my purse, but just in case I don't have one in my purse for whatever reason, just pull it from here. Okay, this is her all finished up. I think it turned out super cute and honestly so convenient for when I'm in the car and I need to reach for one of these things. I think that is pretty much it. So yeah, and that concludes everything I got for the most part. Again, I do have some new things coming in from Amazon, but they won't arrive till later this week. I do have some other packages coming because we are packing for my trip to Europe. It's gonna be super exciting. We leave in 4 weeks. Just wanted to give you guys a little haul, show you my car. This was such an upgrade to me. I think there's so many cool features in here that I did not have in my car that was obviously a lot older. Like I didn't have Apple CarPlay, I didn't have a backup camera. One thing I really love about this car is that once I start approaching the vehicle, once I start getting closer to it, my trunk opens up. So absolutely love that, especially when I have things in my hand and I just don't have access to the keys right away and things like that. And then I do have an Apple AirTag holder case coming in because let's just say I'm not very good at keeping my keys in one place. That's all coming later in this week. I do want to make some banana nut bread, so I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. Concludes a little vlog. So sorry it was short. I know I haven't posted in a while, but I am finally back. Also, if you have been on the fence about getting a Kindle, do it. I absolutely love her, and I'm not much of a reader. I'm not, but she makes me want to read. And like, I mean, look how cute. This was an early birthday gift to myself. Love her. I also, if you're wondering, I got the Color Soft, so even better. But that concludes today's vlog. I'm actually gonna spend the rest of the night just finishing my Mafia stories. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.